one more thing. Save your work. Save, and save. So let me show you guys how to save your stuff right now. So you're gonna want to hit File here, and then you want to hit Save As, and then you're gonna want to create a folder for yourself. So in my desktop, on my pool, Zelda. And what I'll do is next class I'll show you guys a kind of a folder structure that you guys should have for, you know what, instead of showing you guys next class, let me just show you now. I have a template folder that I use, and it's kind of served me pretty well over the years. So I'll just show you guys the folder structure. You guys can refer back to this guy if you guys are ever in question as to the kind of folder structure that I use for my projects. So let me show you guys. So here it is. What I usually do is I have like a template file, 000, you know, and what it is usually 00, then the date, and then underscore whatever the name of the project is, right? So depending on, you know, the company, sometimes I'll put either the abbreviation for what the company name is, and then you know, whatever it is, or, you know, yeah, that's pretty much it. So I just usually put an abbreviation for the company and then the project name itself. So it's a very easy, you create one time, put do not delete next to it, and then you just copy and paste it every time you're going to work on something new. So what I would do for this is, you know, inside of that template folder, I have admin, presentations, production, and review. So these are the first 4 folders, and all of these have certain things in them. So like this one has client provided. So if I have, the client gives me certain documents, I put all those documents in here. I date them whenever I get them from the you know, the client, and then those go in there. Presentation is anything that I need to present. If I'm going to go on site to help them present the work or anything, that's what I put there. So this is probably the most important one, which is your production. So if I have storyboards, references, the 3D, the interactive portion, if there's footage, there's a comp that needs to be done, edit, then outputs, and then builds if it's like a game or an application or something. So that's where I would put that. And then there's always a review folder for myself, so that if I need to send something for review to the client, that's where I would put that stuff, right? So this is a way for you guys to essentially set yourself up for success. You create this one time alone, right? You create this folder structure for yourself, and you just come back to it, right? You just come back and use it over and over and over again until you find, okay, I don't usually do this, you know, or I don't do this as much anymore. My business isn't doing this, so but you need to have some sort of structure for yourself, so that if everything breaks down or falls apart, you have a framework and you have a place to kind of go back to. You have a kind of a reset place, right? So I would suggest you guys do that as soon as possible whenever you're doing this project. So I'll show you guys. Let me create this, the one for this. So I'm just going to copy, and then I'm just going to Control V to paste it in here, right? And then I'm just going to boom, like that. Today is 09/01/2021, and then we're gonna call this Zelda, or you would do, for you guys, do your name. So you do like Moye Fatai, and then you'll put the project name, which is Zelda poster. And then I'm just going to remove this copy, and then boom. So you guys should do something like this. And then in your folders, boom, you've got all your stuff here. And then in my production, this is where I would go in and I'll grab my my references. So I'll just grab all my reference from there, boom, drag it into the reference folder, like so, right? And then in my 3D folder, right, I've got, this is where I would save my scenes. So I'll do Control C, Control V in here, enter. Now I can save it as the Zelda poster underscore. Let's do Fatai RYE Zelda poster. Right? So you've got your Zelda poster, you've got your name, and what I'm going to want to see at the end of the class is you're going to pull up and send me your final file so I can open it up and see the work that you've been doing in there. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the class. Does anybody have any other questions for me?
One.